So we can use this as a wind shadow. Now the wing isn't going to fly away or blow away at all. Let's see if I can open this up and get a good chance to talk about it. So I'm going to open it up all the way. Okay, so starting with the risers. These are our 2 paragliding risers. Whenever I go to check them, I'll kind of always hold these from the tips. Okay. As long as you hold them from the tips, there's almost 0 chance it'll get tangled. Okay. The only way for the glider to get tangled is if this goes through lines or if somehow the glider does. Okay. But most of the time, the glider, I mean, you'd have to quite literally pull the material, put it through lines and tie it in a knot, and that's pretty hard because it's so big. So as long as this red tip doesn't go through anywhere, you won't have tangles. So anytime I'm holding the risers, I'm holding it by the tip or the edge where you hook in right here. So most often when I check them, I'll go one at a time. Undo that. Next, all the risers are kind of split up into a sub riser or a malon or a nylon. So this is the A riser. Okay. And if you look, the A riser goes to the top of the glider. Okay. A, B, C, and then D. So it goes A, B, C, D. So if I tell you to grab your A riser, you'd reach up, grab it just like that. Next, you have your brake lines all the way at the bottom. And then you have your trim buckle. This is a trim buckle. It actually changes the angle of attack of the glider, so it'll pull it down or up, either accelerating or decelerating the glider. So if I pull this down, which I don't know if I'll be able to because it's so old and kind of stuck, down you kind of pull it through, you have this little flapping side. Out means you push the buckle in, you let it out. There's not much else other than that. As for the glider, we have a leading edge. So this is the leading edge, it's the side that has the holes, and then we have a trailing edge. So the leading edge is what's going to be actually biting into the air, creating that lift for you. Okay. Leading edge, and then the trailing edge is that bottom. Then you have a top side, but we don't really care too much about that. Top side, bottom side. And then where the holes actually open, we call a cell. So if you look, there's kind of a line in this section of the glider. So from where this hole opening is all the way down to here, see this line? That's called the cell. And then you have the wing tip. Yep, that's pretty much it there. We have the cells, and then most wings, but this one, which I might change because this one sucks, have a center. This one I know it's the center because there's a little design, there's a placard here that actually says the design of the glider. Okay. So it says, okay, Sky Paragliders, EOL model category, and that has information about the wing.
You say usually they'll have a line though?
Usually, like, there'll be a little dot in the middle that says the center line of the wing. Cool. If you look at Troy's when he pulls it out, there'll be one. Actually, let's go look at it real quick and I can show you. So usually there's some like identifier. So this is the center of the wing, and you see there's this little dot here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Maybe I need to get a Sharpie and draw one on this wing because it doesn't have one. Okay, for hooking in, there's 2 different ways you can hook in. You can hook in forward kiting, okay, and reverse. Okay. In Utah and Idaho, most of your launches are probably going to be forward.
So you got to be running to keep it.
Yes, and so maybe one of these days we'll get a no wind day. Otherwise, you can come out to me in Utah and we can go through that. Because that's kind of the only downside of having wind is you can't do the forward in launches. Okay, so for reverse, what you're going to do is you're going to start by checking your lines. I like to go 1 riser at a time because when you pull it out of the bag, it's probably going to look something like that. Okay. It's not tangled, it's just twisted. So I'm looking at these different lines. Okay, I'm gonna untwist them. This might be through there, pull that out. And a really nice rule of thumb is if that center A line, so see this line right here, see how it's going to the center of the wing? Yep. If that's not tangled, you probably don't have any actual tangles. Okay. Next, I'll go through each riser. A riser, those lines are clear, connected to the wing. Next, the B, kind of same thing. And you don't even necessarily need to do that. You can just kind of pull it up. What you're looking for is lines hanging on the other ones. I don't know if I can get it to replicate it, but you can kind of see like that.
Okay.
See how this line's kind of hanging on that one? So I'll either lift that up and shake it off or pull it down. Next, I'll typically go A's, and then I'll do brakes. And I can kind of pull the trailing edge out with the brakes. And so that riser's clear. And that just takes kind of time where you can be better at seeing it. Next, I would set this one down, and I'm not just gonna drop it, because if I drop it, this could go through something. See that? So I'm gonna kind of give it a little slack, set it down. So I'm keeping this tip, the riser tip, away from everything else. Next, I'll do the other one. Okay, that's good. Next, for hooking in, we're gonna take both tips. We're gonna go back to tension, and when I do this, I'll check one more time. Everything looks clear. There's no tangles. Everything's going straight to the wing. I'll put these two tips together, and I'll flip them 180 to the right.
Okay.
So that then, when we're reversed, when we go to turn around to launch, it untwists.
Got it.
Yep. So we'll bring them together, 180 to the right.
Okay.
When you go to hook in, you'll actually start all the way down here. So move your head over here and kind of look. You see this strap right here?
Yep.
See how it's flat all the way up to the carabiner?
Yep.
Yep. So you're actually starting all the way down here, checking, is this flat? Is this flat? Okay, it's flat. This carabiner is going to kind of come up, check that, out, and then the carabiner is either facing out or in. You're pretty much just checking that this is flat. So if you picked up another person's harness, you're going to check to make sure, okay, this is flat. I know that I'm going to hook into the risers just like that.
Okay.
For these carabiners, they're not too tricky. It's a twist, push and then twist, and they come in.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So back up a sec. Check those lines. Put the tips together. Turn them to the right. Now bring me that. And you're always going to keep your chest towards the glider, so come in straight. Yep. We're going to do right carabiner. I might switch these carabiners around because they're kind of tipping. I'm going to flip them. Okay. Most of the time we have them facing in, not out. Just see how they're facing out away from you right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so turn that to the right. And then you're going to hook that right in there. So look at the twist. 180 to the right. Hook that right in there. And everything pretty much starts at these carabiners.
Okay.
So as I'm doing this, I'm making sure I'm keeping these flat. I'm not accidentally turning them or twisting them.
Okay.
Okay, that's hooked in. We're not gonna go yet. I'm gonna have you try to do that yourself. I'm gonna walk you through it. Sound good? Okay. Keep going. Make another loop, one more. And then put this in your left hand.
Okay.
Yep, and then grab the red tips in your right. Perfect, just like that. Now we're gonna walk out. Do. Perfect, right there. Come back to the wind shuttle. Right here should be okay. Set the glider down right there. Yep. And then it doesn't matter how you let go of those lines, that's fine. Yep, perfect, just like that. Now we're gonna come up and find a wingtip. Yep, and kind of pull that out. Come back. Find that wingtip. And then keep walking backward. Yep, and go until those risers start to move. Keep going. Stop. Perfect. Now we're gonna fluff the leading edge.
Okay.
So kind of walk back and pull this back so you can kind of see the flesh of the glider. Yep, and kind of go cell by cell. And it is a little tricky in the wind, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Really just enough so you can see, okay, this is the left side of the glider and the right side.
Okay.
Now you can come to the risers. Pick them up by the tips. Walk back to tension, but don't pull the glider.
So right there?
Yep, perfect. You could probably do one mini step back. Yep, and then I like to go one at a time, so I'd set that riser down and then start with that one. And if you see that, that's a little twist, perfect. Check those A's. You see how that line was kind of hanging on it? Shake it a little bit. Doesn't have to be too violent. If that doesn't come off, you could even kind of pull. Let's see. That one down.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay. Checking that.
Yep.
Checking our brakes.
Yep, pulling that brake line. And what I like to do is I'll actually hold the riser away from me like this, so I can kind of see the whole thing at once. And then, pull that down like that, and then pull the brake. Okay. So that way, because if it's like this, it's kind of hard to see.
Yep.
So hold it out away, and then you can check them all. Yep, here, take that. Yep, perfect.
Check all these other ones too?
Yeah, but you don't have to be super specific, because really, as long as the A's are clear and that center line is clear, you're pretty good.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, so, okay, now pick up both risers at the same time. Now walk back to a little bit more tension, stop, and that's good. Now I'm gonna do one last double check, kind of check, okay, it's clear. Put them together. Yeah, perfect. And then do that, flip to the right. Keep them together, perfect, just like that. Now without moving your left hand, come grab your carabiner. And hook that in. Yep, perfect, just like that. Good. And one thing you always check for is that this clicked. You heard that click, right?
Yep.
Good. Now the other side. Perfect. Okay, now the fun part. Grabbing controls. We're gonna start all the way back at these carabiners the same way we did before.
Okay.
So you're gonna come to this strap, follow it up. Yep, make sure that's flat. If that's flat, good.
Yep.
Next, come to the carabiners. And I like to look at the risers almost like roads. So you have a little bit of this road that comes up, see how it comes flat like that? Mm-hmm. You're actually gonna come to the carabiner, follow the back of the riser down, so we have the front and the back. The A's are the front, and then where the brakes connect is kind of the back.
Okay.
Follow that down, and your left hand is gonna grab this brake.
Got it.
Yep, so follows it down.
Down.
Yep, grab that brake.
Nice.
You can just let go,
Okay.
just take it, and it's gonna be in your hand. Let's see, just like that.
Just like that.
Yep. You actually want your thumb on the side of the magnet. So see how this magnet's right there?
Yep.
So thumb on that side a little bit. Yep, perfect, just like that. Yep, here, let's do it one more time. So start at the carabiner. This is flat all the way up. Come to the carabiner, follow the back side down, and if the back side's flat, just grab it. Yep, just like that. Perfect, pull that off, and that's good. Okay, same side on the other. You don't even necessarily need to hold it. You can just follow it down.
Pull it down.
Yep. And then you can see, so have your right hand, yep, actually it's gonna be, normally it's on like this, so you'd come like that.
Okay.
Yep, perfect. Yep, and then that's brakes in your hands.
Okay.
One more thing we could do, we probably don't need to do it today because we have the wind, is we'd grab our A's.
Okay.
And the A's are right here. In order to do that though, we're actually going to first start by bringing this riser over to the left.
Okay.
And we do that with our left hand, so you'd come over, kind of pull that down, and your right hand is going to come down and grab this one with 2 fingers, just like that. Yep, perfect. And that's so that your right hand has the right A.
Okay.
And then you'd come down with your left and grab this one right there, and your left hand has your left A.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, let go of your A's. And let's put the brakes back on the magnet. So right hand come down, snap that right there. Perfect. Left hand come down, snap it on the brake. Perfect. Now let's do the same thing, grab your controls again. So start with the
Like
Yep,
that?
yep.
Okay.
Yep, perfect, just like that. Okay, now grab your A's. So start by, yep, just like that. You can kind of pull that over and then come down, right hand right down there. Perfect. And you know it's correct if the risers are crossing down here
Okay.
and if your A's are clear.
Okay.
Yep, perfect. Okay, you can let go of your A's and actually snap those brakes back on the magnets. And these magnets aren't the strongest, but okay. Now disconnect and let's do it one more time.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you anything unless you need it.
Okay.
Yep, perfect, just like that. Yep, that is correct. Okay, let's go out and do some kiting. and we're gonna walk out there. And something I like to do is I'll make my body be a wind shadow.
Okay.
Because sometimes this will inflate. I'll use my body as somewhat of a wind shadow, and I'll kind of sidestep out or crab step almost with the wind behind my back. I'm gonna come out, give myself a little space. In super high wind, you would actually connect over in the wind shadow.
Okay.
And then when you're connected, you'd walk it out like I am now.
Okay.
And that's so that when you get out here, you're not trying to open the glider all the way and it doesn't fly away before you're ready. Right, so left and right. So I'm gonna set it down so that the center is facing kind of into the wind.
Okay.
And next, I'm not gonna open it up all the way because I don't want the glider to fly away. I'm gonna open it up just enough so I can tell, okay, this is the right side of the wing and this is the left side. Yep, okay. Now I'm gonna get both. 180 to the right. Check that carabiner, come in, hook in. Check in. Okay, for the actual control side of it, we call it kind of a lean walk pull.
Okay.
And I will always say controls based off your orientation, not mine. So anytime I look at you, even if I'm standing over there, standing behind you, it's gonna be your immediate right or left. So when I'm looking at the glider and it's above me, if it starts to fall to the right, I'm going to try your best, it's hard, lean to the right, walk to the right,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull my right hand down. So my right hand is connected to my current left side of the glider.
Okay.
Because if there's a twist, my left is connected to the right. So if the glider falls to the right, my right hand would pull the left side back up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna grab the, you might not need the A's. Next, when I say hands up, it doesn't mean hands up in the air. It means hands to these pulleys, these brake pulleys right here. So anytime I say hands up, go to the brake pulleys. Okay, so same kind of thing. I'm gonna come here, grab that A, grab that A. When you pull the A's, you don't wanna pull them towards you, you just wanna kind of lift them. So I'm gonna lift it up. Hands up, run backwards, running into the wind. If the glider falls to my right, like it is now, see how it's falling to the right, I'm gonna walk that way, lean that way, and pull a little right brake. Glider falls to the left, I'm gonna walk to the left, lean to the left, pull a little right brake, or left brake. So right is right, left is left, which is really confusing sometimes. So glider falls to my right, I'm gonna lean that way, walk that way, and pull a little bit of right brake. And it doesn't take much brake to get it to go back up.
Okay.
So if you look, I'm only pulling a few inches.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so glider falls to my right, lean to the right, walk to the right, pull right brake. And it'll pretty much do everything you need it to do, even just with walking and leaning. You don't even really need brake. Yep. Okay, let's do it. To bring the glider down, you're gonna bring both brakes. Both brakes down will pull the trailing edge down and it'll make it stall.
Okay.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Okay. Okay. Start with your carabiner. Yep. Perfect. Oh, the other students are here. Okay. And when you walk backwards, lift your hands up. So don't pull it towards you, just lift.
Okay.
Once that glider gets up above about a 45, let go of the A's.
Okay.
Yep. When you're ready, go for it. Walk backwards, go, go, go. Yep, let go. Okay, don't worry about it. Hands up to the pulleys, all the way. Wait, wait, wait. Ounce of left. Left brake. Other hand, other hand.
Other hand, other hand.
Yep. Easy right brake.
Oh.
Okay, next thing, pull behind you, not across your body. So come back.
That way.
Yep, easy, too much brake. Little right. Now turn to your right, hands up, walk backwards, turn left, left brake. Too much.
Oh.
Okay, slow the hands down. Pull a little bit less. Turn right, hands up. Walk backwards. Nice job. Little left. Other left. Yep. Too much right. Now left. Now right. Now left. Yep. Little right. Perfect. Now practice this for another 5 days. Try to be slower.
Alright.
Yep. Hold it. Now a little left. Catch it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put my hands on yours for a second to kind of let you get that feel a little bit.
Right.
Almost like when you put your hands on like a railing, how it's just kind of relaxed there.
Okay.
You want almost the dead weight of your hands and arms on that glider.
Okay.
That makes it so you can feel it. And then if the glider goes to your right, I'll pull till it stops and then go a little more. So I'm not really pulling too much. It's
Okay.
very gentle back and forth. And the more you relax, the easier it gets. Yep. Turn to your right. Perfect. Yep. Left hand up a little bit. And try to really relax your elbows. Don't stick your elbows up in the air. Like keep them almost to your armpit. Like keep them down. Yep. Next, try to have your chest forward, butt back. Yep. And if you need to, I can kind of push that down a little bit. Don't get the wedgie of death. Now try to keep it exactly above your head, best you can.